We are still waiting on a Milan commitment. In the meantime, I'm going to give you my dark horses for some of the top college basketball conferences. In the ACC, I think Duke is just a clear front runner and it's going to win the league by multiple games again. So this is kind of just a race for second place, but I'm going to pick Miami. If anyone was going to dethrone Duke, it would be Miami in my opinion. I love Jai Lucas. I love what he's doing with that program. In the American, Wichita State has the opportunity to finally get back into the tournament. They've been building up for some time. Tulsa, South Florida, getting a little worse. Charlotte is my dark horse. They have Wes Miller bringing in some Cincinnati guys, bringing in some other overall talent that'll make them one of the most talented rosters in the league. Charlotte will be a team to watch out for in that conference. In the Big Ten, I have Michigan. You could put Illinois or Michigan State. Michigan, it did just win the national championship, though. I think you're looking in the second tier of teams outside of the big three for a dark horse. I'm going to pick Ohio State. Yes, you could also pick USC, but I think Ohio State's a bit more stable right now. Jake Diebler is not as good of a coach as some other coaches in the league, but they have guys like Anthony Thompson, John Mobley. The team is built really well, and I think they'll push for a top 5 seed in March. In the Big 12, this one's a little bit open. I'm going to put Arizona here. They have Karchenkov. They have Krivos back. They're going to bring in Caleb Holt. The team is good, but the league is pretty wide open right now, and I don't see a lot of people talking about Baylor right now. Yes, they had a down year last year, but they still have Scott Drew. They have the Mingo brothers now. This Baylor, of course, it's going to be the Scott Drew thing where he has a bunch of guards and a bunch of great guards. The front court is still going to have some question marks, but if Baylor hits, they could explode back onto the scene, making the NCAA tournament and winning the Big 12. In the Big East, it's kind of a 2-team race between UConn and St. John's, but DePaul, I think, is on the come up. And a lot of Big East teams will hopefully improve, but I think DePaul is the one that's not being talked about enough. Chris Holtmann is doing a great job there. New Mexico is returning Jay Call. They're also bringing in Finn Lastring, who I like a lot. He's an international freshman from Germany. This team isn't super deep, but I think they're going to win the Mountain West with some of the other teams flowing out into the Pac-12. Grand Canyon as my dark horse under Bryce Drew. They have always been good. They are going to remain good. In the Pac-12, I have Gonzaga. Again, it's kind of just who's going to come in second. But if there wasn't going to be anybody who could dethrone Gonzaga, it would be Colorado State, in my opinion. They started off hot last year, cooled down a little bit, returned a lot, though. I think they can push for second, maybe an NCAA tournament at-large bid. Florida is the obvious favorite in the SEC. A lot of good teams in the SEC. If Florida doesn't really live up to their potential, I think Missouri could be one of those sneaky teams. Dennis Gates has had success there. He's bringing in some guys like Jason Crow, Bryson Tiller. Missouri's going to be a team to watch out for. I have them borderline top 25 right now.